Hello, I'm Joanne Turner reporting from IP Expo for Telecoms Talk, and I'm talking to Steve Mulhearn from Fortinet. Steve, welcome. So perhaps you can just start by telling us a little bit about Fortinet as a company.
Yes, so company's been around since 2000, approximately 4,000 employees now, ship more security appliances than anybody else globally. So we've shipped over 2.5 million. Active today is over 1.7 million of those, and they're actually providing us intelligence to our labs on a global threat landscape.
And that's one of the focuses you're talking about here this week, isn't it? You've got a talk that you're doing, I know, this afternoon on some of the advanced threats that are out there.
Yeah, so obviously what we are seeing is massive growth in the bad guys just getting cleverer and smarter. You know, ransomware, as I said to many people, if you haven't heard of it, you'll be sick to death of hearing it after the show, because it's on the tip of everybody's tongue. Why is it so prevalent? It's because it's easy. It's not tough. You know, they're preying on the low-hanging fruit. And, you know, if I can get somebody just to go to a website, download a small piece of code, and I've encrypted their data, that's easy money for me. And an awful lot of people will pay those ransoms. That's what you've got to be realistic for, you know, especially private people. If you're a mum, you've lost all the pictures of your kids since they were born, are you going to pay £300? Yeah?
Absolutely, I would. So from a telco perspective, what's some of the threats that they should be aware of and should be talking to you guys about?
So I think the whole thing with the telco market, you know, we have to understand it's in an evolutionary stage itself. You know, they were obviously used to providing bandwidth services. Now that's changing with the MSSP models. They've realised that it's a market. In certain areas, they're the only people that can fix certain problems. DDoS is a good example of that. But of course, what they have to understand is it's revenue generation for them. It's additional services, and it's very profitable for them. Now the challenge they have is how do they then integrate that into their existing architecture? That's a challenge.
And have you been working with some telcos on that at the moment, on you know, changing the architecture?
We do, yeah. So we're very much involved with them, being integrated into their own architecture. You know, it's not just the core switching, core routing fabric that they're looking for now. They're looking for scalable solutions, because that's the big challenge with those big carriers. Okay, you can have a technology, but it has to be able to scale. You know, we're the only people with a terabit firewall, which is a great market piece for us. But at the end of the day, that's the level of scalability you've got to look for.
Steve, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today.
You're welcome. Thank you.